Welcome back to, I think it's part 4, isn't it? Of the research in relation to the Wayfair scandal, which interestingly links into Mayfair and the apparent supporting evidence of the skinning of children alive, even more now, I'm sorry to say, linking in with Savile Row in all of this. So we'll carry on with the evidence. It's the 31st of January 2026. I'm Gary Waterman, a former UK police constable. I've just seen a message, thank you for the person that sent it to me, that apparently as of tomorrow, or possibly even today if the message was sent yesterday, I'm not too sure, Companies House are stopping people being able to see the directors within companies. Now this is massive. If that's what they're doing, they all got to be arrested very, very soon, okay? Because they are trying to hide the evidence and, according to all of the research, hide everything and enslave you into a criminal system, according to all of the research. Now, I hope a lot of it is deception, but at the moment, in terms of the real crimes going on, the horrific crimes against children, but at the moment we have to assume it's all real. You've got a lot of people coming out saying they have been, we know sexual abuse is going to be a real thing. We know that drugs are a real issue, and we know that there's going to be some element of torture towards children in terms of abuse, or even worse. Whether it's going on the scale that the evidence says, I don't know, but we have to assume it is because of the government's reaction, inactions, everything that's happening as I'm exposing the evidence, the fact they've allowed false details to be used since 1844. We've got all these links into the Madeleine McCann and all these other children's cases. We have to assume at the moment that the children are seriously suffering in all of this, and a lot of children as well. And I have to presume it's all real. So anyway, going back to the research, we've come in from the Wayfair Limited and we've reached Savile Row, which links to the Beatles. And according to the research, the Beatles album Abbey Road is the most famous album cover ever. And there is significant speculation that Paul McCartney had died in a car crash in 1966, the same year that the Church of Satan was founded, and was secretly replaced with the full conspiracy culminating in 1969, which is the same year that Abbey Road was released. And this is also the same year that Charles became the Prince of Wales and the first... Blimey. Sorry about that. Right, okay. How many people? 16 people on here now. The information of Savile Row shows that there are significant connections to the Princes of Wales, as I've previously mentioned. So here is the Paul is dead conspiracy. Oh, I don't know if my finger's over the microphone, sorry. I bet my finger's been over the microphone for ages, isn't it? Says Paul is dead is an urban legend and conspiracy theory alleging that English musician Paul McCartney of the Beatles died in 1966 and was secretly replaced by a lookalike. Rumor began circulating in 1966, gaining broad popularity in September 1969 following reports of an American college campuses. You can research that and find out a little bit more about that if you want to. Now, I'm going to be doing more research around Paul McCartney. I'm obviously going to find something very important there. Now, going down to the... I'm not going to worry about saying any of that at the moment because I need to do a bit more research. Referring back to Savile Row Bespoke Tailors Limited, the company we were looking at earlier. I'm a bit concerned that my finger's been over my microphone the whole time in this video. I can't see your comments, though. Let's just see if somebody sent me a private message to tell me, in which case I'll start this section of the video again. Bear with me. Oh, I'm just going to pause for a minute. No, sorry about that. I haven't had any comments saying that you haven't been able to hear me, so I'll just carry on for a bit. And then what I'm going to do is come back on at 6, and I'm going to show all of this evidence again at 6 o'clock and go into it a little bit more potentially with anything I find in the meantime. But referring back to Savile Row Bespoke Tailors Limited, Gianmattia Pucciano and companies including H Media and Communications AG. It was incorporated in 2015 and has an address in Switzerland. Switzerland's very important in all of this. It's where the Large Hadron Collider is, where the World Economic Forum hold their meetings, etc. Enea Angelo Trevisan connects to Sabra Holdings that has a registered address of Michael Filiu PLC. A separate search of Michael Filiu PLC reveals that Michael Filiu Limited was incorporated as Michael Freeman PLC in May 2001, leading up to the World Trade Center disaster, before its name was changed to Michael Filiu PLC. In December 2007, 4 months after Exborn Manor Freehold Limited was incorporated. Its name was changed for the last time in September 2019, leading up to the COVID deception, and it connects immediately to the fraud by quick access formations. Michael Filiu is a similar name to Michael Fotiu that has been connected to Mikey P of the Rapid Response Groups, who had threatened to steal my home and are affiliated to United Nations linked World Marshal Authority that has been connected to British taxpayers Association, and there's other critical connections now made to that. Also to the leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, has been connected into this. The leader of Iran, the leader of China, Donald Trump, all coming in and linking into that taxpayers company very quickly in the research now. Andrula Philu connects Michael Philo Limited to Harley Street Academy Limited. It was incorporated in April 2009, the same year as the Royal Foundation of the Prince and Princess of Wales. Graham Cohen is in the People Record, and Michael Cohen is on the incorporation document. Graham Michael Cohen in the People Record is the same name connected to my childhood friend Andrew Morgan, who I suspect is from the JP Morgan family, that links to the connections to the apparent infiltration of the royal family, and my school linking to a Knights Templar locations, Waterman's companies, Olympic Games companies, David Beckham, and again rapid response companies, as shown elsewhere in the document. A duplicate record for Michael Philu within Harley Street Academy Limited connects to 32 companies, including Cardiff City Football Club Limited, that has already been connected directly to the British Taxpayers Association Limited by Peter Lloyd Cooper. So this now links the Philu connection into the British taxpayers, which already is connected to the World Martial Authority, which has already been affiliated to the rapid response people, okay, including Bannerman, who seems to, whether it be deliberately to expose themselves or not, has tried to use the username for Right Honourable Lee Clegg, who is the head of the World Martial Authority, and lied and said it was him when it wasn't Clegg. It was actually Bannerman. Okay, and I know that from the evidence. So he's either done that deliberately to expose them, or they're very, very silly, because this now affiliates all of them into multiple murders. We've got many, many high profile, and we've got to consider they're real at the moment. All right, all of these murders, because they're telling us they are, you know. So multiple high profile murders are now connected into all of these individuals and these people. This is critical evidence that links the rapid response to the United Nations through the combined links. The same record for Michael Philu connects to Executive Ventures Limited, that was incorporated in 2005, and Joanne Ruth Zaria Jordidius connects the company to Omega Bank PLC. It was incorporated on the 22nd of June 2007, the month after Madeleine McCann went missing. Omega is the last letter in the Greek alphabet, and generally means end or finality, according to the research. I'm gonna have to change that. Let me just change that to alphabet.